Okay, I just got home and I'm ready to call a basketball game because tonight's game features the Atlanta Dream at 9-4, taking on the Indiana Fever at 9-5. Good evening, everybody. Brian Snow here with you, and we're a little bit behind the scenes because, like I said, I'm just getting home. I had to pick up my daughter. Well, I went to pick up my daughter. I went and ran an errand. And then saw how late it was, and wife told me that my daughter got off work at a certain time, which was 6:30. I said, I'll pick her up. No problem. I picked her up. I am home, and now getting set to call some Indiana Fever basketball. And while you're behind the scenes of setting this, is it 7:30? It's 7. It'll be 7:30. Yep. Let me confirm, because if that's the case, yeah, it is. Yeah, confirmed at 7:30. Okay, so I got time to get a few things and really get situated. All right. With all that being said, I'm going to cam off for a little bit, finish getting everything set up. And we'll come back about 7:20. So I'll be here at 7:20. It'll give me some time to get everything set up here, and we'll have the Indiana Fever and the Atlanta Dream in the first of a home and home between these two teams, and we'll do the pregame up right. I'll be back at 7:20, folks.
The following is a presentation of the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network. This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
The Fever are 9-5, and as mentioned, they have one win over Atlanta already. And remember, this is the team that the Indiana Fever beat very shorthanded to get to the WNBA semifinals last fall. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the opening tip of tonight's game. It's the Indiana Fever on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
I am so glad you ladies are here. You each have your own rooms.
Thank you.
Get settled in. I'll call you for dinner. Adopting teen sisters, it's a lot. Girls, you're gonna be late. You want breakfast?
No thanks, we're good.
They're always in their own world.
What'd you get there?
Twice the work. Twice the surprises.
Just try it.
But if you think of it that way, they're also twice as fulfilling.
I think you should ask her yourself.
Is it okay to call you Mom?
Of course you can.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Fever looking for 5 in a row tonight as they host the Atlanta Dream for the second time this season. Second of 4 between these two teams. Caitlin Clark coming off of her Player of the Week honors where she averaged 25 points per game and led the Fever to a 3-0 record this past week. Indiana is smoking hot. They are 5-1 in their last 6 games. The only loss was to the New York Liberty in Brooklyn. They seem to have righted the ship. They've won their last 4, including a 113-91 victory over the Toronto Tempo this past Tuesday night. This is the first of a home-and-home between these two teams, as the Atlanta Dream will host the Indiana Fever this Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern, and of course we'll have it for you. But speaking of having something, we got something special coming for you tomorrow, as we have our first ever Friday night WNBA doubleheader. In Game 1, we'll go to the nation's capital to see the New York Liberty taking on the Washington Mystics. And in Game 2, we head out west to the Chase Center in San Francisco as the Minnesota Lynx, charging ahead as always, take on the Golden State Valkyries. And it should not be a surprise that the Valkyries are a playoff contending team. They made the playoffs in their inaugural season last year. What's going to happen this time? Will Atlanta be able to even up the season series, or will the Indiana Fever make it 2 in a row over the Atlanta Dream? Sit back, relax, and strap it down, and we're going to find out after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join Ryan McCarthy
I became a Jets fan because Kermit the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
and Dustin Henry
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps
as they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central.
If you're the kind of person that likes to drive a lot and your car is a little bit older and out of the normal warranty, keep listening. What's going on underneath the hood of your car? If your car is out of warranty, you're at risk of expensive repair bills. Now, for a couple of dollars a day, you can get an extended protection plan for your car. Hey, you love your car, so why not give it a little extra care? And make sure if something goes wrong, your bank account is safe. Literally, for a couple of dollars a day, you can give yourself peace of mind that you purchased a top-tier vehicle repair coverage plan. Call the Auto Protection Network right now and ask how you could save an additional $500 on your policy.
Call 877-845-0463. Call now.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
And tonight on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network, it's the WNBA as the Atlanta Dream travel to Indianapolis, Indiana, to take on the host Indiana Fever. Scoring leaders for each team: Alicia Gray comes into tonight, averaging 19.6. Kelsey Mitchell, 20.8 for Indiana. Angel Reese leads the league in rebounds at 12.3. Aliyah Boston leads her team in rebounds at 8.7. Although she's flirted with a double-double 4 of the last 5 games and has contributed a double-double in 2 of those games. Jordan Canada leads the Atlanta Dream in assists at 6.8, while Caitlin Clark leads the league in assists at 8.3. League leader in assists, and as mentioned, Caitlin Clark coming off her Player of the Week honors, first of many that I see coming for Caitlin Clark. This game's in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Your officiating crew for tonight's game are Tim Green, Ashley Gloss, and Sarah Williams. Those are your referees for tonight. We are just awaiting the starting lineups. New York up top the East at 11-4. Atlanta next 9-4. Indiana right there, game and a half out at 9-5. They've won 4 in a row. New York is rampaging. They've won 8 in a row, and one of those 8 wins came at the expense of the Indiana Fever 2 Saturdays ago in Brooklyn. Is this the year that the Indiana Fever get everything together, get it all right, and win it all, or will somebody else snatch their dream from them yet again? Indiana will go with the red tonight. Red tops, red bottoms, white numbers, and white lettering. And your starting lineup for the Fever goes Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, and Lexi Hall in the backcourt, Monique Billings and Aliyah Boston in the front court for head coach Stephanie White in her sixth season, I beg your pardon, in her 6th season. And, of course, the last time out, we heard from one Sophie Cunningham who hit 7 3-point field goals. Atlanta goes with Jordan Canada, Alicia Gray, Rhyne Howard, Naz Hillman, and Angel Reese. Those are their starting lineups. Breonna Taylor still out with an injury for Atlanta. And we are set to go from Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana. Caitlin Clark, the reigning Eastern Conference Player of the Week. As mentioned, she averaged 25 points per game. Who do you guys think is going to be the X factor for the Fever tonight? What I'm also going to do going forward, since this is going to be the home of the W on Snowman Multimedia Sports Network, I'm going to create a general intro for the WNBA, and I'm going to do that for all the leagues that we cover going forward. Indiana in the home red, top and bottom, white numbers and white lettering. Atlanta goes white tops, white bottoms, blue lettering and numbers trimmed in red. It'll be Aliyah Boston that will take the center jump against Angel Reese. Full house at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. They've been averaging a little over 15,000 per home date this season. That's 3rd in the league. Here's the tip. It's controlled by Atlanta. They'll move right to left in the first half. Jordan Canada brings it across and immediately finds Rhyne Howard in the front court. Howard on the walk to the left. Now finds Alicia Gray. Alicia Gray on the drive, in on Kelsey Mitchell. Comes back out to Howard. A 3-ball from the left wing. Rimming, no. Rebound on the floor. And somebody get it. It's Rhyne Howard who gets it, goes to the hole, and shoots it in. That's one problem that the Indiana Fever have had recently, and that's controlling the defensive boards when they get a good stop defensively. Let's see how they do tonight. Aliyah Boston off to the left. Mitchell swings it to Billings, who has Lexi Hall on the right wing. Out front, Caitlin Clark, a straight on 3. Nope. But a foul called before the shot. Indiana has it in play to Caitlin Clark on the move to the left. Over the top pass into Boston. Boston goes up, had it stripped, out of bounds, stays with Indiana. Good job by the Atlanta Dream recovering on that over-the-top pass. 4th season for Stephanie White as the head coach. She's 70-56 overall. In play to Hall. Right baseline jumper is in. Lexi Hall ties the game at 2 apiece. 9:05 left in the first quarter. Jordan Canada at the controls, off to the right. Canada kills the dribble, plays it to Hillman. In the left corner is Angel Reese. Angel Reese backs in on Aliyah Boston. Backs in, comes out to Canada. A right wing 3 try is in. 5-2 Atlanta. Remember, they had the early lead the last time these two teams played. Here comes Caitlin Clark on the drive. Naz Hillman gets her in a switch. Clark on the drive in the lane, threw it away. It's off of Atlanta, out of bounds, however. It stays with the Indiana Fever with 8:39 left in the opening quarter. Carl Smesko in his 2nd season as the coach of the Atlanta Dream. He is 39-18 overall. Clark to bring it in. Foul line extended right. In play to Aliyah Boston. Hands it back to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark out front, guarded by Rhyne Howard, and Clark lost the ball off her foot. Ball is free. Canada comes up with it. Atlanta on the run, right to left. Howard in the front court. Howard picks up her dribble, places it to Canada left wing. Back to Howard on the right side, guarded by Caitlin Clark. Bounce low right, Angel Reese. Angel Reese with a spin on Aliyah Boston, and she lays it in. Angel Reese got a mismatch against Monique Billings, and it's 7-2 Atlanta. They've scored the last 5. Caitlin Clark flying the other way, all the way, lays it in. That ends that run. Caitlin Clark with her first bucket. 7-4 our score. 2 minutes gone in the first. Atlanta right back with Naz Hillman on the drive, left baseline. That got to Canada. 3-try on the way. Nope. Rebound, Angel Reese. Taken away by Hall. It comes back out to Hillman. A straight-on 3. Nope. Long rebound back to Hillman. Hillman spins down the lane, and Billings took it away. A chance to cut it to 1 for the Indiana Fever. Caitlin Clark has it on the move to the right. Clark, with a scissor dribble out front, is fouled by Naz Hillman. That's her first, and the first team foul. Hillman with a foul, and that's her first. Angel Reese's last basket came on a mismatch against Monique Billings. So Hillman goes out. Sika Kone comes in for the Atlanta Dream. Here comes Kelsey Mitchell flying down the lane. A pitch out left corner. Lexi Hall's 3 is no good, but a foul is called against Angel Reese. That'll be her first. And the third team foul against Atlanta. Indiana looking to cut it to 1 or tie with a long one. In play it comes to Aliyah Boston, down to Mitchell, bounce pass Billy, she shoots it in, and it's a 1-point game, 7-6. Caitlin Clark gets the assist. That's her first assist of the game. Right back comes Jordan Canada on the drive along the baseline, comes back out to the right corner. Jordan Canada accelerates over the top pass into Kone. Kone fakes, back out to Canada. A right wing 3, nope, but we get a foul underneath against the Atlanta Dream. Actually, it's not a foul. It's a 3-second violation. Indiana with a shot at the lead. 7 minutes left in the first. Caitlin Clark walks it up. Clark in the front court, guarded by Rhyne Howard. Clark on the move, right wing, finds finds Aliyah Boston over the top to Kelsey Mitchell. She'll take the right corner 3, and she missed it. Rebound, Angel Reese. She's got 4 rebounds already. Reese brings it up herself, across into the front court. Reese on the drive, all the way into the hole. Lays it up, no good. Aliyah Boston the rebound, but a foul is called. And that'll send Angel Reese to the line to shoot 2. Billings with a foul, that's her first. And the first team foul. That looked clean, but she got her across the arm. 6:38 left in the first. 3 team fouls against Atlanta, only 1 against Indiana. Free throw no good for Angel Reese. That has been one of the parts of the game where she's lacking. Tahina Powell, the 4-year veteran from South Carolina, comes in. Jordan Canada will depart. The second attempt on the way is good. So the lead is 2, 8-6. Angel Reese has 3 points in the game. 6:35 left in the quarter. Caitlin Clark across the timeline, front court to the left, directing traffic. Over the top pass to Aliyah Boston, right wing. On the cut is Caitlin Clark. Feeds it left corner to Billings. Back to Clark, a left wing 3. Splash! Here's the first one of the game. Caitlin Clark with her 5th point of the game. 9-8, Indiana in front. Powell in the front court. Finds Alicia Gray. Gray on the penetration. All the way to the hole. Lays it in. Atlanta's recaptured the lead. 10-9 our score. 4 minutes gone in the first. Caitlin Clark has it front court to the left. Clark with a wraparound dribble against Tahina Powell. Comes up shooting left baseline. Nope. Long rebound chased down by Powell, and here they come. Tahina Powell on the push. Finds Alicia Gray going in. Lays it up. Nope, but a foul is called underneath on Kelsey Mitchell. That'll be her first. And 2 team fouls on the Indiana Fever. It might be a good night for Caitlin Clark, and you can tell it's going to be when that first 3-point field goal goes down. Sika Kone will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. 5:49 left in the opening quarter. Kone gets ready. The first free throw is no good. Atlanta's 1 for 3 from the line. Got a doubleheader for you tomorrow. Mystics and Liberty at 7:30, and Lynx and Valkyries at 10. And then we get a split doubleheader tomorrow with we may have a doubleheader on Saturday. We'll play it by ear and see how it goes. Second free throw missed. Lexi Hall the rebound. Indiana with a chance at the lead. 5:45 left in the first. Aliyah Boston has it low left against Naz Hillman. Backs in, fakes, swings the hook shot up and in with the right hand. Aliyah Boston with their first bucket. Indiana back up 1. 5.5 of the quarter. Tahina Pow back the other way, finds Naz Hillman. On the left wing is Alicia Gray. Gray spins in the lane, comes up shooting left baseline, no good. Rebound, raced down by Lexi Hall. Fever ball up 1. And a foul called before Hall can cross the line into the front court. Alicia Gray picks up the foul. Sophie Cunningham will come in for Lexi Hall. Alicia Gray will depart for Atlanta. And Jordan Canada comes back in for her. We'll set your lineups in just a moment. Michaela Timpson is now on for the first time. Boston off to the right, finds Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark on the drive. Out front, Aliyah Boston. Boston to Sophie Cunningham. Cunningham guarded by Canada. Now finds Aliyah Boston. 10 to shoot. Boston on the drive, in the lane. Over the top to Timpson. Goes up and scores. Michaela Timpson with her first bucket. And the Fever lead by 3. 13-10 and 4:55 left in the first. Naz Hillman has it off to the left. Gives it to Rhyne Howard. Howard on the drive, left baseline, comes back out to Kone. Kone flying down the lane, shoots it up. Nope, but a foul called on KK Timpson. That'll be her first. And it'll be the third team foul against the Indiana Fever. And that leads us to our first timeout. Callie Greenshields is our associate producer. Maybe we'll have some trivia a little bit later on tonight. 4:47 left in the first. The Fever playing good coming out of the gate. 13-10. They have the lead. We'll come back with more after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Caitlin Clark just released her signature shoe this week. She joins Angel Reese, Asia Wilson, Brianna Stewart, and Sabrina Ionescu as the players with signature shoes in the W. So great stuff for great stuff for the WNBA. And we're looking at Angel Reese's shoes. Sika Kone to the free throw line. First free throw here is good. 13-11. 4:47 left in the opening quarter. The second attempt on the way, no good. Sophie Cunningham, the rebound, and she's out on the run. Cunningham, with a high dribble, nearly carried it, finds Boston, who gives it to Caitlin Clark. Clark has it out front. Caitlin Clark on the move to the left, lost the ball, stolen by Howard. Howard flying in, shoots it in, tie game. That's one thing that Caitlin Clark has to calm down. Is the turnovers, but she's learning her body again after the major injuries last year. Clark turns in the lane, fadeaway shot in the lane. Nope. Hillman the rebound, looking to save it, and does. Jordan Canada on the run. Atlanta looks for the lead. Jordan Canada goes cross court to Naz Hillman. Out front, Rhyne Howard. On the right side is Kone. Kone has it, driving in from the right corner. 11 to shoot. Gives it to Canada. Bounce past Kone. Flying to the hole. Lefty layup is in, and Atlanta's back in front. They've scored the last 5. 3:49 opening quarter. Aliyah Boston in the front court. Off to the right. Has Hillman low right. Backs in. Turns. Shoots. Scores. Aliyah Boston with 4. And we're tied 15 apiece. Our second tie in the game. 3:35 left in the opening quarter. Back comes Jordan Canada. She lays it in. 17-15. Atlanta by 2. Caitlin Clark in the front court. Canada has 5 points. A wraparound dribble as Clark gets down the lane, turns, shoots, got it! Caitlin Clark with 7, and we're tied at 17 apiece. Atlanta back in the front court as Canada takes a 3, no good. Aliyah Boston the rebound. Indiana looks to regain the lead. In the front court is Caitlin Clark, dancing on the dribble off to the left, guarded by Tahina Powpow. Clark picks up the dribble, whips it to Aliyah Boston. Right corner, Sophie Cunningham. Cunningham works off the Boston screen out front. Cunningham backs up for 3. Splash! Oh, she's hot! She is hotter than a pistol from long range. She hit 6 of them last time. She's got her first one tonight. Tahina Powpow right back the other way, shoots it in off the glass. Back the other way is Sophie Cunningham. Cunningham thought about it. Bounce past Aliyah Boston on the left wing. Boston on the drive. In the lane, in on Hillman. Turns. Backdoor Sophie Cunningham. In the left corner is Timpson. Timpson finds Mitchell. Back to Timpson. Down the lane she comes. She banks it in off the glass. Great passing. Great passing by both teams. It's a 3-point Fever lead. 2:14 left in the first. Jordan Canada has it out front. Now to Tahina Powpow. A lean-in flip is an air ball. Timpson trying to save it. It's out of bounds. It'll belong to the Fever. Second turnover against Caitlin Clark. But the Fever have not turned it over much. They lead by 3, 2 minutes for the first. Caitlin Clark across in the front court. Finds Maisha Hines-Allen, who had given it back to Caitlin Clark. It was poked out of bounds by Jordan Canada. Raven Johnson now comes in. Caitlin Clark gets a breather. She departs with 7 points. That's one thing she's got to get under her is her wind also. But the fact that she's averaging 31 points a game, 31 minutes a game, I beg your pardon, we'll take it. Hines-Allen to Kelsey Mitchell out front. A straight-on 3. Long rebound, batted back out to Hines-Allen. Finds Sophie Cunningham. Cunningham on the drive is fouled before she makes her way to the paint. Isabel Borlassi picks up the foul. 1:43 left in the first. Sophie Cunningham to the free throw line to shoot 2. She's got 3 points in the game. Cunningham's free throw. Got it. Sophie Cunningham in her 6th year out of Missouri. Started with Phoenix, spent some time in Connecticut. Now she's made a home in Indy. The second attempt on the way, got it. Averaging 10.1 points per game is Sophie Cunningham. The Fever have their biggest lead at 5 with 100 seconds left in the first. Jordan Canada in the front court. Finds Alicia Gray. Now they go back door. Underneath, shoot off the glass and in is Naz Hillman. Or Angel Reese, I beg your pardon. 24-21. Raven Johnson in the front court. Finds Hines Allen. Maisha Hines Allen. Sophie Cunningham cut back door. They didn't see her. Out front, KK Timpson. Timpson backs out, 3-point stripe, looking for help. Finds Sophie Cunningham, 6 to shoot. Right side, Hines Allen. Right corner, Raven Johnson. Or Kelsey Mitchell, rather. Baseline jump on the way. Got it! Kelsey Mitchell extends the lead to 6. She's got 4 points in the game. 26-21. We're inside of the Fanatics' final minute. Canada has it out front. Canada plays it left side to Hillman. Borlace has it on the left wing. Borlace on the drive, in the lane, shoots it up, no good. Rebound, volleyball, back out to Angel Reese. Reese in on Hines Allen, shoots it up and in and draws the foul. Angel Reese with 7, looking for 8. That foul is charged to Maisha Hines Allen. Rhyne Howard will come in for Naz Hillman. 44.6 left in the first. Medina Okot, the rookie from South Carolina, comes in for Alicia Gray. 26-23, 44.6 left in the first. Angel Reese will head to the free throw line to try to complete a 3-point play. On Sunday, she had 15 points and 17 rebounds. She was 6 of 19 from the field. This free throw is good. She is 2 for 3 from the line tonight. It's a 2-point game. She's got 8. 26-24. Here comes Raven Johnson on the move left. Johnson drives on Borlace into the lane and throws it away. Atlanta the steal. Canada in the front court. Bounce pass underneath to Reese. She lost it, got it back. Traveled, no call. Lays it up, no good. Rebound on the floor. Gathered in by by Kelsey Mitchell. Indiana will hold for 1. And they are in the bonus, so they can attack the basket if they want. Kelsey Mitchell off to the left. Mitchell on the drive, in on Canada, goes left baseline, spins, comes back out to the left corner, a left corner 3 try, splash! Indiana back up 5, 4 seconds, 3-2, Canada. A long 3 from the right is no good, and that's the quarter. Indiana out of the gate playing great. They lead by 5 at the end of 1, 29-24. We'll come back with the second quarter after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
I want want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
White Sox and Yankees tied at 1. They're in the top of the fourth inning, and they need to win to keep up with Cleveland because Cleveland came back and won over Milwaukee 4-2 to salvage one game in that series. Caitlin Clark back in the ball game. She's got 7 points to lead Indiana. Angel Reese has 8 to lead not only Atlanta but all scorers. Again, Atlanta in the white uniforms, top and bottom, with the blue numbers and lettering trimmed in red. Indiana red tops, red bottoms. Billings back in for KK Timpson. Clark is back in as mentioned. Alicia Gray back in for Badina Okot. And we start the second quarter as Raven Johnson brings it up. It's Johnson, Clark, Billings, Cunningham, and Hines Allen. Johnson on the drive to the right. Finds Maisha Hines Allen. Bounce pass underneath the Billings. She missed the layup. Rebound tip to the floor. Billings comes out with it. Down to Caitlin Clark. A deep three from the left. Rebound Hines Allen. Had it, lost it. Gathered in by Canada. Back comes Atlanta the other way. Jordan Canada on the drive. Whips a pass underneath to Naz Hillman. She's got the layup. 29-26. You don't want to let this team get inside on you all night long. Caitlin Clark on the move to the right. Clark at the foul line is fouled out front by Jordan Canada. That's the first on Canada. First foul on Atlanta in the second quarter. You're allowed 4 before you go into the bonus at 5. Caitlin Clark to pull the trigger. Foul line extended left. In play to Raven Johnson. Raven Johnson on the move to the left. Johnson left in the lane. Lost the ball, and Gray comes up with a steal. Alicia Gray back the other way. Feeds in right corner. Howard 3. Got it. Tie game. 5 straight for Atlanta. We're tied at 29. Both teams are shooting dynamite from the outside. Indiana 63%. Atlanta 54%. Over the top pass to Billings in the right corner. Saves it to Raven Johnson. Johnson on the attack. To the hole. Lays it up. No good. Rebound Angel Reese. Atlanta looks for the lead this trip. Jordan Canada on the fly in the front court. All the way. Lays it in. They're letting them get inside, and Stephanie White correctly calls a timeout. They have led Atlanta inside all night long. 7 in a row for Atlanta to begin the second quarter. And the Atlanta Dream have regained the lead, 31-29. We'll come back after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze claw.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
I am so glad you ladies are here. You each have your own rooms.
Thank you.
Get settled in. I'll call you for dinner. Adopting teen sisters, it's a lot. Girls, you're gonna be late. You want breakfast?
No thanks, we're good.
They're always in their own world.
What'd you get there?
Twice the work. twice the surprises.
Just try it.
But if you think of it that way, they're also twice as fulfilling.
I think you should ask her yourself.
Is it okay to call you Mom?
Of course you can.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Atlanta's on a roll. They've scored 7 in a row, and they lead 31-29 early in the second quarter. Want to say hi to my good friend AB Media 83 joining us from Indianapolis, Indiana. Aliyah Boston is back in for Maisha Hines-Allen. Tyasha Harris now in for Raven Johnson. And we got a doubleheader for you tomorrow, but right now, business for the Fever as they look to tie this trip. And we get a whistle. Tahina Pow in for Jordan, Canada. Indiana will bring it in at the timeline. In play to Aliyah Boston, who brings it up. On the right side is Tyasha Harris. Harris back to Boston, and a foul called on Angel Reese, who fouled Caitlin Clark cutting across the lane. Or should I say cutting across the free throw line. Second foul on Angel Reese. 2 fouls on Atlanta here in the second quarter. Clark on the bounce into Ty Harris. Out front, Aliyah Boston, back to Caitlin Clark. Clark has it on the drive. Left of the lane jumper is good. Caitlin Clark with 9, and we're tied at 31. That ends the 7-0 run as Pow back the other way. Beats it to Angel Reese, left wing. Back out front, Pow between the circles on the move to the right. Now finds out Rhyne Howard. Howard fakes back to Angel Reese. One bounce dribble back to Rhyne Howard, flying down the lane, but a foul called out front. Rhyne Howard has only 2 points in the game tonight, and that came off of 4 points in the game, and both of those buckets came off of turnovers. Why am I lying? She's got 7. She had a step back 3. Here's a Hillman 3, good from the left corner. Atlanta by 3, 34-31. This is what I get for not having the stats available to me. Here's Caitlin Clark. Clark on the drive, feeds it left corner to Cunningham. Out front, Aliyah Boston. Boston finds Caitlin Clark with a wraparound dribble. Bounce past Aliyah Boston. 5-footer in the lane. Missed. Rebound tipped. Back outside to Ty Harris. Indiana looks to come to within 1. Out to Caitlin Clark, left wing. Clark on the spin. Into the lane. Throws the shot up. No good, but a foul called, and Caitlin Clark shoots a pair. Tahina Pow picks up the foul. Say that 3 times fast. And that's a good call. Caitlin Clark to the free throw line. First free throw here, good. 34-32, 7:39 left in the half. Now she shoots to bring the Fever to within 1. And she does. Caitlin Clark has 9. 34-33. Atlanta by 1. Caitlin Clark has 11 with 2 assists. Let's see if she can put up another double-double tonight. On the move to the right is Rhyne Howard, and we get a turnover. Offensive foul on Angel Reese, and if that's the case, that'll be her 3rd. Oh, that's a good call. That's a good call. 3 fouls on Angel Reese. She's got 8 points in the game. Here's Caitlin Clark. Clark on the move all the way in. Throws it out to Cunningham. A right corner 3. Splash! Indiana back in front. 36-34, 7:10 for the half. Tahina Pow to Rhyne Howard on the right wing. Guarded by Caitlin Clark. Rhyne Howard on the drive, right baseline attacks and lays it in and draws the foul on Caitlin Clark. So Atlanta with a chance to go back in front. Man, Sophie Cunningham has been on fire. And where's the foul on Caitlin Clark? I think that was a makeup call. 36 apiece. Howard to the free throw line with 9 and a chance for 10. $7:03 left in the half. Each 3 fouls against Atlanta, 2 against Indiana. Free throw good for Rhyne Howard. She's got 10, and the lead is 1, 37-36. Caitlin Clark on the fly, whips it to the left corner for Tyasha Harris. Harris, foul line jump, Rebound comes down to Jordan Canada. Atlanta with the ball up by 1. Canada out front to Alicia Gray. Gray had it picked off. Harris the steal. Indiana with numbers. Ahead to Cunningham. She lays it in. Sophie Cunningham has 9, and the lead is 1, 38-37. Your Fever lead by 1. That's the first set of fast break points for the Indiana Fever tonight. Atlanta with 7, but Indiana leads by 1, 6.5 left in the half. Jordan Canada at the controls between the circles, guarded by Caitlin Clark loosely. Clark puts pressure on her, finds Angel Reese on the left wing. A one-bounce dribble, kills it, gives it to Canada. On the fly, left baseline. Shovel pass underneath to Borlase. She shoots it in. They've been getting killed on the inside tonight. Indiana has been getting absolutely roasted on the inside. Here's Clark out front. Bounce pass to Cunningham. Turns, shoots. Nope. 3-second violation against Indiana. (39-38) Atlanta by 1. 6:06 left in the first half. It'll be Jordan Canada that'll put it in play. 3-quarter court. Rhyne Howard walks it up. Pressured by Sophie Cunningham off to the left. She works off the Angel Reese screen, and Howard on the drive, right of the lane to the hole, lays it up. Nope. Rebound on the floor. And Howard comes up with it again. Out front, Borlase, a straight-on 3. Nope. Angel Reese the rebound. Back up. Nope. But we get a loose ball foul against Sophie Cunningham. No, it's against Angel Reese, and that's 4. Angel Reese has to leave the game. She's got 4 fouls in the ball game, as she elbowed Sophie Cunningham going after the offensive boards. And I think Atlanta is going to challenge this call. They are going to challenge this call. So that'll send us to a timeout. 5:45 left in the half. Atlanta leads by 1, 39-38. The call on the floor is an offensive foul against Sophie Cunningham. And I think this call is going to stand. If you're here for the first time, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. You can also help us out by telling your friends about the channel. Hit the notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll know every time that a new video goes up or when we go live. We're in the midst of a official review. The call on the floor is an offensive foul against Angel Reese. And if this call stands, and I think it will, it'll be the 4th foul on Angel Reese. As we await the result of this challenge. And again, if this call should stand, Angel Reese is in a world of trouble because she will be playing with 4 fouls. Indiana won the first game between these two teams, 83-71. That came earlier this month on June the 4th in Indianapolis. This is game 2 of 4. And it's here in Indy, or in Indianapolis. I'm south of Indy. The next 2 will be in Atlanta. The first one Sunday. And this call will stand. So Angel Reese now has 4 fouls. And that call should stand because she elbowed Sophie Cunningham in the lane while going for an offensive rebound. So it's Indiana ball with a chance at the lead and 5:45 left in the half. So Angel Reese, who had 8 early points, all in the first quarter, is playing with 4 fouls. Indiana with a chance at the lead as Caitlin Clark brings it up. Caitlin Clark with a bounce pass to Kelsey Mitchell, left wing, guarded by Jordan Canada. Over the top to Aliyah Boston in the left corner. Aliyah Boston backs in, and we get a foul underneath. It's on Naz Hillman. Actually, we get a defensive 3-second violation. So no foul called. Caitlin Clark will be at the free throw line. And she missed the technical free throw. So Indiana still down 1. Aliyah Boston has it out front. On the move to the left, finds Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell steps back, now drives on Hillman, steps back again. Dump pass low, stolen by Canada. Atlanta ball up 1. Canada flying in the front court. Feeds it left side. Alicia Gray's 3. Good. Atlanta by 4. 42-38. When you don't take advantage of opportunities, you get burned. Caitlin Clark turns on the dribble. Out front, Aliyah Boston a straight on 3. Splash! They get those 3 right back, and it's a 1-point game, 42-41. Caitlin Clark the assist. 4:50 for the half. Jordan Canada back the other way. Finds Alicia Gray in the lane. Shoots it up. Nope. Foul called. And Alicia Gray shoots a pair. Atlanta has 10 fast break points already. Indiana with only 2. Want to keep our eye on that and see if that changes during the second half. Alicia Gray to the free throw line. 4:47 left in the half. The lefty gets ready. First free throw here. Nope. So now the best you can do is make it a 2-point game. And find out what happened to Aliyah Boston. She lost her contact. Jordan Canada comes out. Tahina Pau comes in. That's the biggest reason why I don't wear contacts. The second attempt on the way is good. It's a 2-point lead. KK Timpson now on for the Fever. Caitlin Clark hustles it up. A bounce pass to Aliyah Boston, low left. Backs in on Naz Hillman. Turns left baseline and shoots it up, no good, but a foul is called on Naz Hillman. If that's the case, that is her third. Nope, it's on Rhyne Howard. And free throws coming up for the Indiana Fever for the remainder of the half, which has 4:38 left in it. Now you got to take advantage of this and try to tie this baby up. Aliyah Boston in her 4th year out of South Carolina takes a deep breath, shoots the free throw, no good off the back of the rim. Can't keep wasting chances like this if you're the Indiana Fever. You had this team on the ropes early. They led by 5 after 1. The second attempt on the way is good. It's a 1-point game, 43-42. Atlanta has outscored Indiana by 6. A 7-0 run began the second quarter. Hillman has it off to the left. Now gets it to Howard. Back to Pau left wing. On the drive, in on Caitlin Clark. 10-footer. Got it. 45-42. Atlanta by 3. Aliyah Boston brings it back the other way. Gives it to Caitlin Clark. Clark with some room against Tahina Pau. A step back 3. Rebound on the floor. They go after it, and a jump ball. Isabel Borlassi and KK Timpson. Medina Okot now comes in for Atlanta. Caitlin Clark, fifth in All-Star voting. Aliyah Boston, third behind Beckers and Asia Wilson. Brianna Stewart in fourth. Timpson tips it. Clark gets it. Over the top pass to Boston, right baseline. Boston backs in on Okot, and a foul call. .409 left in the half. And what do we got here? Do we have another clock issue? Okay. Shot clock issue. No foul called. They'll have 21 on the shot clock. It'll be Caitlin Clark that'll pull the trigger. Foul line extended left. A bounce pass in play to Boston. Fake handoff to Caitlin Clark. Boston turns down the lane, lays it up, no good, but a foul is called, and Aliyah Boston shoots a pair. The foul is on Medina Okot. So a chance to bring this lead down to 1. But Indiana has missed 4 of their last 6 free throws. Boston gets ready, shoots the first one, no good again off the back of the rim. So now the best she can do is bring this lead down to 2. She had 19 points, 7 rebounds against Atlanta on June 4th. The second attempt on the way is good, so Boston splits a pair. She's 2 of 4 from the line. It's a 2-point lead, 45-43. 3:57 left in the first half. Medina Okot has it out front. Plays it to Pau left, right wing. Bounce pass underneath to Okot. Underneath, now hands it off to Borlassi. She shoots it in off the glass. She hooks it in. I beg your pardon. I'm sorry. 47-43. Caitlin Clark back the other way. Caitlin Clark turns at the foul line. Hands it to Aliyah Boston. Boston again still caught. Hands it back to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark off the Boston screen. Clark on the drive. Runs into Okot. Step back jumper. Got it. Caitlin Clark is cooking in the first half. It's a 2-point lead. Here they come back the other way. A handoff to Rhyne Howard. Her shot's no good. Ball on the floor. Lexi Hall comes out with it. At Indiana with a chance to tie or go ahead with a 3. Ahead to Boston. Flying in. Blocked by Okot. What a play. Hang a star on that one. Atlanta back the other way. Alicia Gray with a fake. Driving baseline. Lays it in. What a play by Medina Okot. Medina Okot set that whole play up. 49-45. 2:50 for the half. Lexi Hall holds. Bounce pass Aliyah Boston. Now to Caitlin Clark. Back to Boston. Boston left of the lane jumper. Nope. Rebound Okot. Rhyne Howard, I beg your pardon. Now to Borlassi. Borlassi on the attack in the front court. Borlassi left of the lane. Back to Pau. Underneath to Medina Okot. We get a whistle underneath first. That foul is charged to KK Timpson. That'll be her second, and that sends us to a timeout. Medina Okot with a great defensive play to set up a fast break for Atlanta, and that's one of the reasons they lead by 4, 49-45. We'll be back with more after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
I am so glad you ladies are here. You each have your own rooms.
Thank you.
Get settled in. I'll call you for dinner. Adopting teen sisters, it's a lot. Girls, you're gonna be late. You want breakfast?
No thanks, we're good.
They're always in their own world. Once you get there, twice the work. Twice the surprises.
Just try it.
But if you think of it that way, they're also twice as fulfilling.
I think you should ask her yourself.
Is it okay to call you Mom?
Of course you can.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Coming up tomorrow night, it's a Friday night doubleheader as the New York Liberty and the Washington Mystics tangle in the first game. Then we go out west to see the Lynx and the Golden State Valkyries in the second game. Coming up at halftime, it's the SMSN halftime report, all the stats, facts, and figures of the first half. And Indiana is giving this game away because they've allowed Atlanta to get out on the break. And not only that, they've missed some free throws. 49-45. Atlanta leads by 4. Caitlin Clark sitting for this stretch. Atlanta to come in. Foul line extended left, or foul line extended right. In play to Canada. Fever looking for a defensive stop. Powell plays it right side to Gray. Alicia Gray on the right wing, 7 to shoot. Alicia Gray checked by Cunningham. Right down the lane, lays it in. They've been getting killed on the inside tonight. 51-45, Atlanta by 6. This is the biggest lead of the night for the Atlanta Dream. Aliyah Boston at the controls. Alicia Gray now has 10. Tyasha Harris plays it to Lexi Hall. Fake drive, right baseline jumper. Rimming, no. Rebound, O'Cott. Medina O'Cott's defense has spurred the Atlanta Dream on. Powell gives it to Alicia Gray. Gray over to the right side for Barlasse. Steps through and lays it up and in. And the foul. Wow. Isabel Barlasse extends the lead to 8. Foul charge to Lexi Hall. And now a chance for Atlanta to go up 9. 1:50 left in the first half. Barlasse had 17 points on Sunday against Toronto. That's a career high. Barlasse's free throw is good. And Atlanta leads by 9, 54-45, 1:48 left in the half. Another 7-0 run by Atlanta. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Out front, Aliyah Boston plays it left side to Sophie Cunningham. Back to Clark, a left wing 3 try. Splash! Caitlin Clark is cooking tonight. She's got 18. 16, I beg your pardon. 54-48, Atlanta by 6. Now Indiana needs another defensive stop. They need to turn the screws defensively and keep them out of the lane, which they don't. Barlasse's 10-footer rims in. 56-48, Atlanta. 1:10 for the half. Caitlin Clark dancing on the dribble between the rings. Guarded by Barlasse. Fades it to Boston. Back to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark dancing on the dribble again. Steps back. Now charges. 15-footer. Yep, but wave it off. But a foul is called before the basket. And Caitlin Clark saying that should be a 3-point opportunity. And I agree. Oh, that should be a 3-point opportunity. Caitlin Clark saying count the bucket. She'll shoot 2. First one good. 56-49. Atlanta by 7. Pow Pow out. Jordan Canada in. Caitlin Clark is ready. Shoots the second one. Rimming. No. Caught the rebound. 7-point Atlanta lead under the final minute. Jordan Canada on the drive. And now Caitlin Clark falls down on the dribble on a foul on Caitlin Clark. Wow. Wow. Caitlin Clark has every reason to go off. She now has 3 fouls. That is not a foul on Caitlin Clark. Wow. I think Stephanie White should challenge this call. She won't. Canada's free throw is good. 57-49. Atlanta by 8. Now Caitlin Clark is in foul trouble with 3 fouls. Angel Reese has 4 for Atlanta. The second attempt on the way is good. 58-49. Atlanta by 9. 50 seconds left in the half. Let's see if Indiana can close with a flourish to get back in this game. Here she comes. Caitlin Clark on the fly. Feeds it left corner to Tyasha Harris. Lost the ball. Got it back. Feeds it back to Clark. Caitlin Clark, wraparound dribble against Borlassi. Gives it to Harris. 5 to shoot. Caitlin Clark trapped in the left corner. Caitlin Clark turns on the dribble. Lost the ball, but a foul is called with 2 on the shot clock and 30.6 left in the half. Caitlin Clark has not had a good night at the foul line. She'll shoot 2 more to try to bring this lead down to 7. Clark gets ready, shoots the first one. No good! Off the front of the rim and out. Man, oh man. Second free throw. Nope. Caught the rebound. Atlanta ball, 6 different shot clock to game clock. Jordan Canada back the other way. Canada in the front court. They're going to wear the clock down. 12 on the shot clock, 18 on the big one. Canada leans over the dribble, works her way to the left. Jordan Canada, right-handed dribble, 4 to shoot. Out front, O'Carter, straight on 3. Rebound out of bounds, belongs to the Fever with 6.8 left in the half. And if there's ever a time they need to hit a field goal, now would be the time to close the first half. Five seconds. Caitlin Clark brings it up. 3, 2. Caitlin Clark bounce past Mitchell out of bounds, and they turn it over with 1.1 left in the half. They come in, and that's the half. Atlanta with a great second quarter outscored the Fever 34-20, and that's why the Fever trail by 9, 58-49. It's halftime. We'll come back with our halftime activities after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps
as they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text. Delete! 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 Delete!
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony, or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Oh, yes. The tradition, the pageantry, the spectacle, the history, the slut. Wait. I gotta rep my brother's stuff right. All my DMV soldiers, stand up! And welcome to the Commander's Gridiron Report. You want your commanders to be repped right? Well, D. Willie is your man. Commander's Gridiron Report. Every Tuesday at 11:05 a.m. Eastern, 10:05 a.m. Central on the Sertoba Media YouTube channel. Music by J. Cool.
Where my soldiers? Right side. Commanders. Where my soldiers? Left side.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network. This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline, Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text. Delete! 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 Delete!
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Oh, yes. The tradition, the pageantry, the spectacle, the history, the slut. Wait. I gotta rep my brother's stuff right. All my DMV soldiers, stand up! And welcome to the Commander's Gridiron Report. You want your commanders to be repped right? Well, D. Willie is your man. Commander's Gridiron Report. Every Tuesday at 11:05 a.m. Eastern, 10:05 a.m. Central on the Sertoba Media YouTube channel. Music by J. Cool.
Where my soldiers? Right side. Commanders. Where my soldiers? Left side.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network. This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crown they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets
Oh, goodness. I was muted for the first 3 minutes. I apologize for that. Angel Reese out front to Rhyne Howard. Howard on Alicia Gray on the move to the right. Jump pass out front to Hillman. Hillman on the drive. In on Boston. Bumps off Boston. Lays it up. No good. Rebound rescued by Caitlin Clark. Chance to make it a 6-point game. A bullet pass to Billings. Lefty layup is in. Should have been a foul called there, but it's a 6-point lead, and Atlanta just turned the ball over. 63-57, 6:50 for the third. Thank you, Callie. Didn't realize I was muted. I so apologize for that, folks. 6:50 for the third. You have a shot. Take advantage of it. Here's Caitlin Clark on the fly, left of the lane. Caitlin Clark backs out left of the lane. Bounce pass out front of Aliyah Boston. Boston fakes at the free throw line. On the drive and on Hillman. Backs up. Hillman goes up. Travel. And another chance goes by the boards for the Indiana Fever. (63-57). 5 turnovers this quarter, 12 for the game for the Indiana Fever. Canada back out front to Alicia Gray. In the left corner is a Hillman 3. That's good. Naz Hillman extends the lead back up to 9. 66-57. 6:15 for the third. Caitlin Clark for Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive left of the lane all the way to the hole, lays it in. Lead down to 7, 66-59. But again, this is the end where the Fever have to turn the screws. They got to turn the screws defensively. Jordan Canada at the controls. Canada goes back door for Hillman. Shovel pass to for Howard. Shovel pass underneath to Hillman. She goes up, had it blocked, but a foul called. Man, Lexi Hull with a foul. That's 4. So Hull will come out. Sophie Cunningham will come in. Hull departs with 2 points and 4 fouls. So the first real foul trouble for Indiana. Free throw is good for Naz Hillman. 67-59. Atlanta keeps the 7-point lead. Sophie Cunningham in. She's got 10 points in the game. 5:54 left in the third. Hillman tries again. Got it. 68-59. 5:53 left in the third. Aliyah Boston brings it up. Boston in the front court out front. Boston on the drive. Bumps off Naz Hillman. Spins in the lane and shoots it up. No good. Tip Billings, no. Tip try again. Billings, no. Foul call. Billings shoots 2. Alicia Gray with a foul. Now a chance for Indiana to get back in this game. The other thing is that they have to make their free throws. Monique Billings, the former Golden State Valkyrie, gets ready, shoots the first one, got it. And that's huge because the last 4 trips for Indiana, they've missed at least 1 free throw. And it's usually the front end. Billings again. Got it. It's a 7-point lead, 68-61, 5:40 left in the third. Tahina Pau brings it across. Pau front court to the left. Works off the Angel Reese screen. Out front, Naz Hillman. Hillman, 1 bounce dribble, kills the dribble, gives it to Pau, feeds it left corner, Angel Reese. Angel Reese on the drive, left baseline, double fake, triple fake, goes up, blocked by Boston. But a foul is called. That's clean. I'm looking at the replay here. That's ball. That is, that's the call. It's a jump ball. My mistake. Is a jump ball. And Aliyah Boston just got called for a jump ball violation. 5:22 left in the third. Atlanta keeps the 7-point lead. Can't let them score this trip. 5:22 left, third quarter. In play to Tahina Pow. A straight on three is good. And the lead is back to 10, 71-61. 5:12 left in the third. Here's Caitlin Clark back the other way. Clark on the drive, in the lane, got bumped, lays it up, no good. Billings had the rebound, but a loose ball foul is called. And Caitlin Clark is slow getting up. But she is up. And she's looking for a foul on her drive to the basket. Foul is called on Naz Hillman. It's a loose ball foul. Jordan Canada comes in for Tahina Pow. And again, Clark crashes to the floor and nothing called. On the bounce, it's in play and it's stolen. Ahead to Canada, flying in, lays it in. Timeout, Indiana. Ay. Atlanta up 12, 73-61. We'll be back after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central.
If you're the kind of person that likes to drive a lot and your car is a little bit older and out of the normal warranty, keep listening. What's going on underneath the hood of your car? If your car is out of warranty, you're at risk of expensive repair bills. Now, for a couple of dollars a day, you can get an extended protection plan for your car. Hey, you love your car, so why not give it a little extra care? And make sure if something goes wrong, your bank account is safe. Literally, for a couple of dollars a day, you can give yourself peace of mind that you purchased a top-tier vehicle repair coverage plan. Call the Auto Protection Network right now and ask how you could save an additional $500 on your policy.
Call 877-845-0463. Call now.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network. This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
I apologize for that. I forgot to change a setting. Indiana's beating themselves. They're down 12, 73-61. Costly turnovers. Atlanta's running the joint with their fast break opportunities. Here's Caitlin Clark on the move to the right. Steps back, bounce pass low right, Aliyah Boston. Boston backs in on Naz Hillman, and a foul underneath as Sophie Cunningham cheers. That foul is charged to Hillman. 4:44 left in the third. Let's see if Indiana can close this quarter with a flourish. We have a 3-second violation as Mitchell hits the free throw. That's a defensive 3-second violation on Angel Reese. Mitchell hits the free throw. 13 turnovers against Indiana. 18 Atlanta points off of those turnovers. In play to Sophie Cunningham. 11 on the shot clock. Caitlin Clark off to the left. Bounce pass Cunningham, right wing. Over the top to Boston, low right. Boston backs in, goes up, had it blocked. Jump ball. Great play by Naz Hillman. I beg your pardon. Naz Hillman tied up Aliyah Boston. So those two will jump it up at the free throw line. If Indiana gets the ball, they'll have 1.8 on the shot clock. The tip is controlled in the backcourt, and we have what? A loose ball foul against Sophie Cunningham. And my question is how? Rhyne Howard falls to the floor along with Sophie Cunningham. Both were going after the ball. And Stephanie White is going to challenge this. Atlanta's in the bonus. They'll be shooting free throws for the remainder of the period. An advantage Indiana had for the first two quarters. So we're going to pause for a timeout. 4:29 left in the third. We're in the midst of a review. Atlanta 73, Indiana 62. Back with more after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central.
If you're the kind of person that likes to drive a lot and your car is a little bit older and out of the normal warranty, keep listening. What's going on underneath the hood of your car? If your car is out of warranty, you're at risk of expensive repair bills. Now, for a couple of dollars a day, you can get an extended protection plan for your car. Hey, you love your car, so why not give it a little extra care? And make sure if something goes wrong, your bank account is safe. Literally, for a couple of dollars a day, you can give yourself peace of mind that you purchased a top-tier vehicle repair coverage plan. Call the Auto Protection Network right now and ask how you could save an additional $500 on your policy.
Call 877-84...
You're home for the Indiana Fever all season long. This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Well, Indiana lost the challenge. So a loose ball foul against Sophie Cunningham will send Rhyne Howard to the free throw line with 4:29 left in the third. Wow. Free throw here is good. It's a 12-point Atlanta lead, 74-62. There is no energy with this Fever team right now. And that all started with a blocked shot halfway through the second quarter by Medina Okot. Second free throw good. Atlanta has their biggest lead at 13. 75-62. Rhyne Howard with a dozen, 4 of 9 from the field. Caitlin Clark across into the front court. Clark outside right. Caitlin Clark works off the screen. Bounce pass to Boston. Lays it in. Aliyah Boston cuts the lead down to 11. 75-64. But it's this end right here where they have to turn the screws. They've got to turn the screws defensively. Here comes Tahina Pow on the drive, right of the lane. Picks up the dribble. Turns. Her pass is picked off. Aliyah Boston down for it. Gets the steal. Sophie Cunningham ahead of the pack. Cunningham front court to the left. Cunningham on the drive. Got bumped on the baseline by Tahina Pow with 3:52 left in the third. Jordan Canada will come in for Tahina Pow. We're also keeping our eye on the White Sox and the Yankees. I hope the White Sox avoid the sweep. We'll get back to White Sox baseball later this summer, like right after the All-Star break. We just had so much stuff going on. Myself personally, in play to Maisha Hines-Allen, bounce past Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell has it on the drive, in from the left, trapped on the baseline, back out to Caitlin Clark, 9 to shoot. Clark on the drive, in from the right, lays it up, no good. Rebound tap comes down to Naz Hillman. Man, they had a break and they couldn't cash in. Over the top pass, Angel Reese, her layup is good. Meanwhile, they do take advantage. 77-64, Atlanta by 13. They have now exceeded the points they had in the first game between these two teams, and a foul called on the left wing on Jordan Canada. 3:23 left in the third. And they're getting beat back door. Angel Reese is playing this game with 4 fouls, remember. And she picked up all 4 in the first half. Isabel Borlassi in. Jordan Canada comes out. Man, you got to get some energy back in the lineup. A Mitchell 3. Splash! There you go. 77-67. Lead down to 10. Jordan Canada back the other way. Canada on the drive. Right baseline. In on Clark. Lays it in. No resistance whatsoever. It's a 12-point lead. 79-67. Clark with a wraparound dribble, guarded by Borlassi. A step back 3, get in there. Nope, but a foul called, and Caitlin Clark will get 3 free throws. Oh, that's huge. Isabel Borlassi picks up the foul. These same two teams will go at it on Saturday at 1 o'clock, and we'll have the call for you on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network, part of WNBA Saturday. Clark's free throw, good. That's her 3rd point of the third quarter. And if you're Caitlin Clark, you need all 3 of these. 2:59 left in the third. This may be another 100-point game. The second attempt on the way is good. 79-69. I beg your pardon. Caitlin Clark gets ready. Shoots the third one. Got it. She got all 3. 3 big free throws for Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark has 22 points and 7 assists. It's a 9-point lead, 79-70. Jordan Canada on the drive to the baseline. Lays it up, no good, but a foul called. And Jordan Canada shoots 2. They're getting beat on the right baseline all night. Kelsey Mitchell with the foul. They're getting beat on the right side all night. Every time Canada sees that space open, she attacks. As well she should. Jordan Canada gets ready. First free throw here. Good. 80-70, Atlanta by 10. They've led by as many as 13. Angel Reese, to her credit, has played this entire quarter without foul trouble. Jordan Canada has 14. She shoots for point number 15, and she's got it. It's an 11-point lead. 81-70. Got to have a bucket here if you're Indiana. 2:45 left in the third. There's plenty of time in this quarter to get back in it. Caitlin Clark off to the left. Clark on the move to the right against Rhyne Howard. Clark backs up between the circles. 9 to shoot. Caitlin Clark on the move left. Out front, Hines-Allen. Hines-Allen on the drive, right of the lane. Gets trapped underneath. Baseline jump. In and out. Rebound Borlassi. A one-hand pickoff. Atlanta has it on the push. Borlassi in the front court, looks for Canada. Right corner is Hillman. Low right, Reese. She's got the layup. 83-70. And Atlanta is using Angel Reese correctly. They're getting her in the post. Sophie Cunningham back to Caitlin Clark on the drive. Right baseline. Reverse layup is in. Caitlin Clark with 24. The lead is 11. 83-72 and 2 minutes left in the third. Jordan Canada to Angel Reese. Had it picked off. Caitlin Clark the steal. Caitlin Clark back the other way. On the drive. In on Barlassi. Shoots it up. No good. Drew the foul. And Caitlin Clark shoots 2. Man, they can come back and get this one. They just have to quit turning the ball over and quit getting beat underneath. That's how Atlanta has killed them, and that's been true since the opening tap. Clark's free throw is good, 83-73. Now you get another one to try to bring this lead back down to single digits. Alicia Gray in, Rhyne Howard out. Clark tries again. Got it. She's got 26. It's a 9-point lead, 83-74. 1:48 left in the third. Jordan Canada brings it across. Kelsey Mitchell gets her in a switch. Canada out front, finds Hillman. Dump pass underneath, tipped by Timpson, stolen by Cunningham. Ahead to Caitlin Clark. Chance to cut it to 7. Clark has it on the drive, left of the lane. Clark, fadeaway shot, left baseline. Short! Rebound, Barlassi. And they're trying to tie her up underneath. They don't, and now Jordan Canada has it on the run. Canada feeds it left corner to Gray. Gray back out front to Canada. 3-point stripe to the left. Over the top pass underneath to Hillman, and a foul called on Caitlin Clark, and that's 4. Caitlin Clark just picked up her 4th foul. Ty Harris will come in. Clark will go out. So Clark and Reese each with 4 fouls. Rhyne Howard comes back in for Isabel Barlassi. Free throw good for Naz Hillman. Doubleheader tomorrow and a doubleheader on Saturday. Our second game will be Seattle and Phoenix in Phoenix. And we may have a third game, the Chicago Sky and the Dallas Wings, a surprising Dallas Wings. That's all tomorrow. Second attempt on the way is good. 85-74. Kelsey Mitchell back the other way. Bounce pass to Aliyah Boston off to the left. Boston on the walk to the right. Hands it to Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell between the rings out front. Mitchell has it on the drive to the right. Picks up the dribble, finds Sophie Cunningham. Punch low to Boston. Goes up. Nope. Foul called, and Boston shoots 2 with 58.4 left in the third. They can get back in. They can get back in this game. They can get back in this game. Jordan Canada picks up the foul. That's 4. Aliyah Boston to the free throw line with 58.4 left in the third. Boston gets ready, shoots the first one. Got it. 85-75. You must make your free throws from here on out. Atlanta has presented the challenge. They fought back every Indiana challenge so far here in this third quarter. Aliyah Boston gets ready, shoots the second one. Yep, it's a 9-point game, but you have to turn. This is the end right here where they're going to have to turn the screws in the fourth quarter. 85-76, 50 seconds for the third. Rhyne Howard at the control, plays it to Angel Reese right of the lane, guarded by KK Timpson. Angel Reese has it on the drive, bulls her way in the lane, spins, shoots, and scores! Angel Reese is putting on a clinic. 87-76, she's got 14. Aliyah Boston has it off to the right, off to the left, I beg your pardon. Boston turns on the dribble and now charges down the lane. A pitch out to Harris. Harris over the top into Boston. Boston has it left in the lane, 6 to shoot. Boston spins off the lane and shoots it in. Aliyah Boston makes it a 9-point lead, 87-78. Shot clock off. 18 seconds left in the third. Jordan Canada back the other way. You want to keep him off the board here. Jordan Canada leans over the dribble. Canada on the drive to the right. Over the top pass, left corner, Alicia Gray's 3. Nope. Rebound rescued by Tyasha Harris. Her long shot from the backcourt is no good. And Indiana stays in the game. They each scored 29 in the third quarter, but Indiana has a problem. They got a mountain to climb, down 9, 87-78. Back with the fourth quarter after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
'87-78 Atlanta as we head to the fourth and final period. Indiana has come back from deficits before, and they're down 9 here. Caitlin Clark has 26, but she also has 4 fouls, as does Angel Reese. She's got 3 games with 30 points and 10 assists, and I believe that's a WNBA high. She's flirting with it again right here as we get ready for the fourth quarter. She's got 26 right now. Atlanta ball left to right. Jordan Canada brings it up. It's Canada along with Hillman, Reese, Howard. And they dump it underneath to Reese. It's tipped. Stays with Atlanta. Lineups on the floor. Canada, Hillman, Gray, Howard, and Reese. For the Fever, Clark, Boston, Hines Allen, Cunningham, and Mitchell. They have it underneath the Reese. Poked away, but a foul is called. That foul is charged to Hines Allen, and Angel Reese will head to the line. You get a mixed bag with Angel Reese at the free throw line. 87-78. She's played terrific tonight. Reese's free throw. Yep. That left-handed stroke she's starting to find that stroke with the left hand, and that gives her a big advantage in the post. 88-78. Reese tries again. Rebound tip to the floor. Caitlin Clark comes down with it. Chance to make it an 8-point game with 9:40 left. 15 for Angel Reese along with 6 rebounds. Caitlin Clark in the front court on the move to the left. Clark on the drive all the way in the lane. Shoots it up. Nope. Rebound Atlanta. Naz Hillman comes down with it. Clark got fouled. Nothing called. Jordan Canada back the other way. Canada on the drive underneath. Over the top pass underneath to Naz Hillman. She missed the layup. Rebound comes down to Hillman. They'll try again. Over the top pass to Canada. 10 on the clock. Jordan Canada directing traffic, guarded by Tyasha Harris. Here comes Canada on the attack. Trapped on the baseline. Goes up. Missed it. Rebound, Hines Allen. Hands to Tyasha Harris, I beg your pardon, who starts the fourth quarter. Harris has it out front. Now to Boston. Boston fakes, finds Caitlin Clark over the top into Boston. Boston has it low left. Backs in, turns, shoots. Got it. 8-point game. This is the closest Indiana has been in a while. 8:45 for the game. 88-80. Back comes Jordan Canada. Flying the other way. In on Caitlin Clark and a foul on Caitlin Clark, and that's her fifth. Wow. Oh, boy. That should not be a foul. And Caitlin Clark has picked up her fifth foul. And they're going to need her the rest of the game to stay in it. Jordan Canada to the free throw line. 8:41 remaining. 88-80 Atlanta. Canada's free throw. Yep. 89-80. Clark will come out with those 5 fouls. They're going to need her down the stretch. Kelsey Mitchell comes in. 89-80. Atlanta by 9. Canada tries again. Yep. Lead is 10. 90-80. 17 for Jordan Canada. Harris, Boston, Hines Allen, Mitchell, and Cunningham. See if you can get Cunningham the ball. Mitchell has it out front. Mitchell with a fake. Over the top pass to Boston. Boston quickly double team. Turns baseline, shoots it up, no good. Foul call. Boston shoots 2. Foul is charged to Naz Hillman. That's the first foul against Atlanta. Both of these teams should get to 100 tonight. But Caitlin Clark has 5 fouls. That's huge going forward. Haven't seen Lexi Hall much in the second half. She's playing with 4 fouls. Free throw good for Aliyah Boston. 90-81. 8:24 left in the ball game. Boston gets ready, shoots the second one. Got it. She hits 2 big free throws. Lead is 8, 90-82. 8:20 for the ball game. Tahina Pow back the other way, guarded by Tyasha Harris, who's going to play extended minutes here in the fourth quarter. Pow comes out front to Howard. Hillman punches it low left to Angel Reese. Reese bowls their way in on Aliyah Boston. Shoots it up. Nope, but a foul called on Aliyah Boston. Oh, no, that's a 3? That's a 3-second violation. No, I beg your pardon, she traveled. Now a chance for the Fever to come to within 6. 8:05 for the ball game. Ty Harris back the other way. Harris in the front court, guarded by Tahina Pow. Harris backs up on the dribble, plays it to Boston right of the lane. Aliyah Boston has it. Drives on Naz Hillman. Boston backs in on Hillman. Turns, shoots, got it! It's a 6-point game. 90-84 and 7:45 left. Back in the front court is Rhyne Howard. Now to Pow on the drive. Out to Hillman. A 3-try on the way is in. 93-84 Atlanta. Every time Indiana makes a charge, Atlanta has an answer. Give them credit. Out front of Aliyah Boston. Boston right of the lane. Backdoor Mitchell. She shits it in. It's a 7-point game. Naz Hillman has 17 and timeout Atlanta. 7:22 left. Plenty of time for the Fever to come back and get this one. But they need some points, and they got to turn the screws defensively. 7:22 for the game. 93-86. Atlanta by 7. We'll be back after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central.
If you're the kind of person that likes to drive a lot and your car is a little bit older and out of the normal warranty, keep listening. What's going on underneath the hood of your car? If your car is out of warranty, you're at risk of expensive repair bills. Now, for a couple of dollars a day, you can get an extended protection plan for your car. Hey, you love your car, so why not give it a little extra care and make sure if something goes wrong, your bank account is safe. Literally, for a couple of dollars a day, you can give yourself peace of mind that you purchased a top-tier vehicle repair coverage plan. Call the Auto Protection Network right now and ask how you could save an additional $500 on your policy.
Call 877-845-0463. Call now.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Next Thursday, the Los Angeles Sparks take on the Toronto Tempo on our edition of WNBA Thursday. 7 o'clock is our pregame show. 7:30 is the start time. 93-86, Michaela Timpson will come on for Maisha Hines-Allen. Now you got to play defense. Angel Reese leaves it for Rhyne Howard, who brings it up. Sophie Cunningham checks her. Front court to the right. 50 points in the paint for Atlanta. That's why they're in front. Over the top pass is tipped, stolen by Boston. Chance to make it a 5-point game. Boston back the other way. Boston has it left in the lane. Comes back out, finds Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell with a fake, steps back, now drives in all the way to the hole, lays it in. It's a 5-point game. 93-88. 6:50 remaining. They run ahead to Gray. Bounce pass to Reese. Pulls her way in. Goes up. Blocked by Boston. Cleared by Boston. Chance to make it a 3-point game. Ahead to Tyasha Harris. And remember, Caitlin Clark's getting rest, playing with 5 fouls. Harris in the front court. You must score here. We get a foul called underneath on Alicia Gray. Jordan Canada will come in for Tahina Powpow. Isabel Borlassi will come in for Angel Reese. This is a must-score trip for Indiana. There's Borlassi coming in. Angel Reese departs with those 4 fouls. Over the top end to Boston. Boston backs in, comes out to the left corner. Boston double-teamed and turned it over. Hillman comes up with a steal ahead to Canada. Jordan Canada on the attack, drives in on Cunningham, lays it up, no good. Timpson the rebound. Again, a chance to make it a 3-point game. Kelsey Mitchell brings it up. Caitlin Clark not ready to come in yet. Here comes Kelsey Mitchell on the drive, over the top to Boston. Boston left in the lane. Boston looks, had it stripped, but a foul called underneath on Jordan Canada. That'll be the team's 3rd. A chance to make it a 3-point lead or 2 with a long one. Caitlin Clark is playing with 5 fouls. And some of those fouls I question. In play to Timpson. Timpson has it out front. 11 to shoot. Kelsey Mitchell has it between the rings. Mitchell on the move to the left. Mitchell backs up for 3. Splash! That's a big one. Indiana within 2, 93-91. Everybody up at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Rhyne Howard has it off to the right. Howard on the drive, throws the shot up. Nope, out of bounds. Indiana's got it with a chance to tie. They are back in this game. Now you must take advantage. Every trip is a must-score trip for the Indiana Fever. They're going to come back and get this one. Mitchell has it in play. A straight-on three. Rebound, Rhyne Howard, the one-hand pick-off. Howard back the other way. Plays it to Hillman. In the left corner, Borlassi. Borlassi comes out on the dribble. 15 to shoot. Isabel Borlassi, crossover dribble on the drive and on Boston. Scoop layup missed. Rebound, Timpson. Again, a chance to tie. Ty Harris back the other way. Harris in the front court. Over the top to Cunningham. Reverse layup is in. We are tied. We are tied. 93-all. Timeout, Atlanta. Holy catfish. The Fever are back from a 13-point deficit on a 9-0 run in the last 2:15, and we are even. 93-all. We'll come back after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze claw.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
At a barn burner here at Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana. 93-93, a 9-0 run by the Indiana Fever has evened this game with 5:07 left. Indiana has not led since the second quarter. They have trailed by as many as 13. Canada has it in play, guarded by Tyasha Harris. Again, Caitlin Clark continues to sit with those 5 fouls. Here comes Jordan Canada on the drive in on Harris, and Harris commits the foul. With 4:57 remaining, you have to wonder when Caitlin Clark will come back. But this bench mob has led the way for Indiana to get back in the game. Each team has 3 team fouls. 4:57 remaining. You want to save Caitlin Clark for the stretch run. In play to Canada, now to Howard. Howard has it out front between the rings on the move left. Plays it to Canada. Canada goes low for Angel Reese, low right. Reese backs in, turns to the basket and lays it in. Angel Reese has 16, and the lead is 2, 95-93. Now you can get the lead with a 3-point field goal. Reese has 17 points. Kelsey Mitchell deep on the left wing. Out front, Aliyah Boston hands to Ty Harris. Harris has it, backs it out, and throws it out of bounds as Kelsey Mitchell got pushed to the ground. And Indiana turns it over. Doggone it. One thing I'll say about Atlanta is using Angel Reese the way Chicago needed to use her, and that's get her underneath. Jordan Canada out front. Finds Gray. 3-point try. Nope. Aliyah Boston the rebound. Another chance to tie. Tyasha Harris back the other way. When will Caitlin Clark return? Here's Kelsey Mitchell dancing on the dribble off to the left. Mitchell has it left baseline. Backs up against Angel Reese in a mismatch. And we get a foul on Alicia Gray. No, we get a foul on Aliyah Boston. That's an offensive foul. And again, a chance for Atlanta to extend on a 2-point lead. Indiana 6 for 8 here in the fourth quarter. They got to turn the screws defensively. Here's Jordan Canada out front to Hillman. Hillman plays it right side to Angel Reese. Out front to Howard, back to Reese, right wing. Angel Reese has it on the drive, gets low on Boston, goes up, blocked by Boston, comes back out. A 3-pointer by Hillman. Nope. Rebound snatched by Aliyah Boston. For the third time, a chance to tie. Caitlin Clark will come back shortly. Out front, Ty Harris. Harris has it at the controls, looking for help, but we get a foul on Alicia Gray. Caitlin Clark in. Ty Harris out. Great job by Tyasha Harris. Clark comes back in. 26 points, 7 assists. She's flirting with another 30-10 double-double. Love to see her get that, but would love to see Indiana get the win instead. Cunningham off to the left. 10 to shoot. Sophie Cunningham fakes. Make a decision. Out front, Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell has it on the drive, right in the lane, lays it up, and in! Tie game at 95. 3:13 for the game. Jordan Canada back the other way. Sophie Cunningham with the last 2 buckets for Indiana. Here's Alicia Gray on the drive, lays it up. Nope, foul called, and Gray shoots 2. $95 apiece. Alicia Gray to the free throw line. Aliyah Boston picks up the foul. Gray's free throw is good. 96-95 Atlanta. Wouldn't you love to see these two go at it in another playoff series with everybody healthy? 96-95. 3:05 left. Second free throw on the way. Got it. 97-95. Atlanta by a pair. Caitlin Clark at the controls. Clark comes across the timeline into the front court. Atlanta 24 out of 30 from the free throw line tonight. Here's Caitlin Clark on the move left. Back right to Mitchell. Mitchell steps back for 3 from the right. Nope. Rebound, Angel Reese. 2:40 remaining. 97-95 Atlanta. Jordan Canada to Alicia Gray. Out front, Angel Reese. Hands it off to Rhyne Howard. Howard left in the lane. Out front to Hillman. A straight on 3. Nope. Rebound, Cunningham. It's Cunningham, Clark, Boston, Mitchell, and Timpson. The 5 on the floor for the Indiana Fever. Here's Caitlin Clark. Clark on the drive. Comes out to the left wing. Behind the back pass to Timpson. Over the top pass is stolen. Now they run ahead to Gray. Flying in. Lays it in. 4-point lead. 99-95 Atlanta. 2:05 left. Plenty of time still to come back and get this one, but you got to turn the screws defensively, and you can't turn the ball over. Kelsey Mitchell, 18-footer, short. Rebound, Boston had it. Timpson comes up with it. KK Timpson is fouled underneath by Naz Hillman. Both teams are in the bonus from here on out. Timpson shoots 2. And we're looking for Aliyah Boston underneath on that last turnover. Canada with a steal. And Alicia Gray pays it off. 99-95, 152 left. Crunch time in Indianapolis. Gotta have these if you're KK Timpson. First one on the way. Yep. 99-96. Now this is one you have to have with 152 left. You don't have many possessions left in this ball game. Timpson again. Yep, she got them both. It's a 2-point lead, 99-97, 150 remaining. Rhyne Howard brings it up. Sophie Cunningham gets her. Fans standing at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Rhyne Howard at the controls, outside left. Rhyne Howard is standing dribble. 138 remaining, 10 on the clock. Rhyne Howard breaks through. Howard on the drive. Lean in, flip. Good. That's 100 for Atlanta. 101-97, 130 remaining. Caitlin Clark comes across the timeline into the front court. Caitlin Clark outside right, guarded by Rhyne Howard. Works off the Boston screen. Clark on the attack. Feeds it to Timpson. Back out to Cunningham. Out front, Caitlin Clark, 8 to shoot. Caitlin Clark has it. Now finds Timpson on the drive. In from the left. Timpson backs in, turns, shoots, missed it. Rebound, Angel Reese. And that may have been the last shot for Indiana. 105 left. 101-97. Atlanta by 4 with a minute to go. Jordan Canada at the controls. Canada on the move to the left. Got to have a stop here. Out front, Rhyne Howard. 8 to shoot. Rhyne Howard holds and looks. Guarded by Caitlin Clark. Howard on the drive. Steps through. Shoots it in. 6-point Atlanta lead. And Indiana wants time. 2 big empty possessions have turned into 4 points for Atlanta. And a 2-point lead has been extended to 6. Timeout on the floor. 48.2 seconds left. Atlanta may walk out with a win. They lead by 6. 103-97. We'll come back after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
This season in clutch games, Atlanta is 4-1. Indiana 4-4. So Indiana's played a lot more clutch games. They're going to need to come back here. Down 6, 48.2 seconds remaining. Cunningham to come in play to Boston. Clark is yet to score here in the fourth quarter. Here's Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive all the way in. Scoop layup is in. It's a 4-point game. 103-99. There's a couple possessions left. If you can turn Atlanta away, you can get back. You can still try to steal this game. 30 seconds left. 14 on the shot clock. Rhyne Howard has it off to the left. Rhyne Howard at the controls. Over the top to Angel Reese. Pulls her way in the lane and shoots it in and draws the foul. And that may do it. Angel Reese has put on a clinic tonight. They waited and waited and waited. Angel Reese dove down the lane, got the bucket, drew the foul, and just may have put this game away. 105-99 Atlanta. 23.1 seconds remaining. Angel Reese in her third year out of LSU hits the free throw. 106-99. 20 seconds left. Now you need some points. Here comes Mitchell on the fly. Lays it up. Nope. But a foul called on Angel Reese with 18.3 seconds remaining. Nope, they called the foul on Naz Hillman. And Hillman fouls out with 18.3 left. Got to give credit to Angel Reese. She's played this entire second half with 4 fouls. She picked up all 4 fouls in the second half. Tahina Pow comes in for Naz Hillman. 18.3 left. Kelsey Mitchell to the free throw line. And should this turn into a loss, Indiana can blame themselves because of the turnovers that Atlanta converted to points, and Atlanta has 56 points in the paint tonight. 57. Free throw here. Yep. There's 100 for Indiana. 4th time they've scored 100 this season. But 2 of those 4 times were lost. 2 of the first 3 times were losses. The second attempt on the way is good. It's a 4-point lead, 106-102. And timeout call by Atlanta. Timeout called. 18.3 seconds remaining. You can look at quite a few things. First of all, Atlanta put on a clinic from minute 1 on getting the ball inside. 57 points in the paint for Atlanta. That's one of the reasons they hold a 5-point lead. Secondly, they have forced 19 Indiana turnovers, and they've turned them into 20 points. They've turned them into 24 points. So many chances that the Fever gave away in the form of turnovers. And plus, Atlanta has come up with 3 3-point plays down the stretch, including the big one by Angel Reese. It's Canada, Howard, Reese, Pow, and Gray. The 5 on the floor for Atlanta. And you can expect Indiana to foul here. Each team 1 timeout remaining plus a reset. 18.3 left. Foul line extended left. They look to come in. Howard pulls the trigger in play to Canada, and Ty Harris gives the foul with 17.2 seconds left. Atlanta shooting 80% from the free throw line tonight. That's another reason they've stayed in front. First free throw here is good. We were tied at 93. We were tied at 95, and that's the last time we were tied in the fourth quarter. Then Atlanta got out to a 4-point lead. Indiana cut it down to 2. And then the next 4 belong to Atlanta. And I think this game belongs to Atlanta. That pass, that second free throw tipped out of bounds. It'll belong to Indiana. They still have a shot. It's a 6-point lead. 107-101. Angel Reese is calling for a review. Are they going to look at this? Yeah, they are. Because they believe Atlanta should get the ball. But credit to Atlanta for running the game inside, which is a position where I've said all along that the Fever are lacking. They've got to get some bigs to really get themselves going. And plus, defensively tonight, Indiana has not played their best game. Trivia, who was the very first player drafted into the WNBA? I'm going to take a guess and say Rebecca Lobo. I have 2 guesses, and that's the first one. And some of the fans are headed for home. If the Dream win this challenge, this game is over. And they won the challenge. The call is overturned. And that's going to do it. So if it's not Rebecca Lobo, how about Lisa Leslie? And that's a good call as it went off the hands of Lexi Hall. 16.9 left. You can expect Indiana to foul here. Baseline right, they look to come in. In play to Canada, and Canada threw it away. 15.9 left. There's still time, but Indiana's got to get a 3 here. Caitlin Clark is back in, and they're gonna send a posse after her every time, so she won't get a touch. 15.9 left. 107-101 Atlanta. This is the most points Indiana has given up at home this season, erasing the 106 that they gave up to Chicago in overtime. Sophie Cunningham looks to come in. Foul line extended left. Over the top into Boston. Back to Caitlin Clark. Out front, Boston a straight on 3. Reached the rebound, and this game is over. With 8.7 left. It was good to see the smile with Rhyne Howard and Kelsey Mitchell as they were tangling for the ball. Oh, Cheryl Swoops. Okay. It was Cheryl Swoops. 8.7 left. 107-101 Atlanta. So for the 4th time this year, Indiana gets 100. But for the 3rd time this year, it'll come in a loss. Angel Reese's free throw is no good. KK Timpson comes back in. Tyasha Harris goes out. And in a way, because of fouls, Indiana had to play this game shorthanded. Second attempt on the way, good. 3-possession game, 108-101, and Indiana will use their reset timeout. Matter of fact, it'll be a full timeout. It'll be a full timeout. We'll keep it here. Next time we'll be with you will be tomorrow when we have a Friday night doubleheader. The New York Liberty take on the Washington Mystics in Game 1, and then the Minnesota Lynx take on the Golden State Valkyries in Game 2. Then Saturday, we have a triple header for you. It's the Fever and Dream in Atlanta in Game number 1, Seattle Phoenix in Game 2. Then we'll take a break, and our nightcap will be Chicago and Dallas in Game 3. 3 big games for you in the WNBA, and that's our lineup for this weekend. Then we're going to take Sunday off, get everything reset because there's a couple of radio stations that we want to get going also. And we'll be back with you next week with more play-by-play on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network. We invite you to subscribe to our new channel, Watch SMSN. That's at Watch SMSN on YouTube, as well as our main channel, YouTube.com/@Snowman Multimedia. 8.7 left. They look to come in. Cunningham looks. In play to Mitchell. Back to Cunningham. Deep 3. Nope. Angel Reese the rebound, and this ball game is over. The Atlanta Dream leads since the second quarter, and they come away with the win and stop the Indiana 4-game winning streak. Your final score tonight, the Atlanta Dream 108 and the Indiana Fever 101. We'll come back with a post-game show after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central.
If you're the kind of person that likes to drive a lot and your car is a little bit older and out of the normal warranty, keep listening. What's going on underneath the hood of your car? If your car is out of warranty, you're at risk of expensive repair bills. Now, for a couple of dollars a day, you can get an extended protection plan for your car. Hey, you love your car, so why not give it a little extra care and make sure if something goes wrong, your bank account is safe. Literally, for a couple of dollars a day, you can give yourself peace of mind that you purchased a top-tier vehicle repair coverage plan. Call the Auto Protection Network right now and ask how you could save an additional $500 on your policy.
Call 877-845-0463. Call now.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Big win for Atlanta. They moved to 10-5 on the year. Indiana drops to 9-6 with this loss this evening. Final score, Atlanta 108 and the Fever 101. Big numbers for Atlanta tonight. They were led by Angel Reese, who had 21 points and 11 rebounds. She'll get our player of the game on the Atlanta side. Naz Hillman finished with 17 before fouling out late in the game. 17 also for Alicia Gray. Jordan Canada had 18. Rhyne Howard had 16. Off the bench, Isabel Borlassi, big contribution tonight. She had 9. 7 for Tahina Pow off the bench, and Sika Kone finished with 3. She was 1 of 4 from the free throw line. For the Indiana Fever, they were led by Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell. They'll get our players of the game for the Indiana side. They each had 26, but Caitlin Clark did not score in the fourth quarter due to the fact she was playing with 5 fouls for most of the fourth quarter. Aliyah Boston had 23 points and 8 rebounds, 6 points for Monique Billings. Lexi Hall had a pair. Sophie Cunningham, 12 off the bench. The last bucket coming in the fourth quarter to tie the game at 93. And KK Timpson had, 6 points off the bench. 17 turnovers for Indiana, which led to 25 Atlanta points. Only 12 turnovers for Atlanta that led to 13 Indiana points, and that's the difference. Once Atlanta got the lead, they took care of the basketball and took care of the Indiana Fever. These two teams will hook up again in Atlanta this Saturday. That kicks off our triple header. But coming at you tomorrow, Friday night doubleheader. First time we have a doubleheader here on the channel as the New York Liberty take on the Washington Mystics. That is game 1. That'll start at 7:30. We'll be up at 7:15 with our pregame show. Then we're going to take a 15-minute break after that game ends, and we'll get you ready for the second game of our doubleheader. We will join it in progress as the Minnesota Lynx take on the Golden State Valkyries. And then on Saturday, we have a triple header for you as Indiana and Atlanta will start things off at 1 p.m. Seattle and Phoenix will start at 3 p.m. We'll take our usual 15-minute break. We'll join that game in progress. And at 8 o'clock, we'll have the Chicago Sky and the Dallas Wings in full. And the reason I'm going to say we're going to join a couple games of our doubleheader in progress, going to need 15 minutes for me to get some more tea because I'm going to start drinking hot tea again. I stopped doing it. Don't know why I stopped doing it, but I stopped doing it. I'm going to change that. But it'll give me a chance to refill my tea, give me a chance to really be at full capacity and get ready for a great doubleheader because we're going to do a lot of WNBA games and a lot of Major League Baseball games in doubleheader fashion coming down the stretch this summer. This Monday is a very, very special day as my beautiful bride celebrates her birthday. So we may have something in the works for her on Snowman in the Morning. Speaking of which, Snowman in the Morning coming your way at 11 a.m. tomorrow instead of 10. Got a doctor's appointment, but we will be on from 11 to 1, and then Monday we're back to business from 10 to 1 on Snowman in the Morning. My time is up. Hope you all enjoyed it. We enjoy bringing it to you. My name is Brian Snow. Hope that you enjoyed it. We enjoy bringing it to you. God bless you. Have a great night, and we'll see you next time for more WNBA basketball tomorrow. So long, everybody.
The preceding has been a presentation of the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Doubleheader tomorrow, and then we'll see you Saturday for a triple header. Good night, everybody.